Number one, you must have your financial goal. You can't hit point A when you don't know it's point A you are going. If you don't have a place you are going, then you go anywhere. There are people who fail to plan to fail. So you must have that financial target. You must have that financial goal. Now there are two choices as a young guy if you want to become financially free. There are two choices. Number one, your money working hard for you. Let me stretch on that. Your money working hard for you, or you working hard for money. These are the only two choices in life presented to you. You either or sometimes you can start working really hard for money, but when you get some of the money, you invest it into assets. Then a time will come, you don't have to work really hard for money. Your money will work hard for you. You must build assets. When your cash flow from your asset is greater than your living expenses, welcome to the real living. A lot of people really are not living, they are just existing, or they are enduring their life. Why? Because when they are not able to go to work due to health reason or other reason, they don't get any money. And if you don't get money, living becomes very hard for you. So it's like you are tied to your job. It's like you are slave to your job. Until you get to a point you no longer needed the money you get from your job to live, you can never be free. That's rat race according to Robert Kiyosaki. So build asset. In fact, build asset. I watch a code that do not focus on increasing income. Focus on building asset. Focus on increasing your asset. Every year, try and have one asset. Next year, two assets. Build on, increase your asset. Because the more asset you have, honestly, even if you spend the money and it's finished, your asset will still be producing for you. That is true living. You can go to anywhere for your holiday. You can take care of everything. You have time for your kids. But without assets, I don't care how much money you get. You're going to spend it. Inflation, things become hard. People are suffering. It's really going to be very hard for you. You see, a lot of people feel like increase in salary, increase in pay is financial freedom. I take 10,000 by the end of the month. How much are you able to keep from that 10,000? If I look at your figures and I realize at the end of the month, you get 10,000, and by the end of that month, you spend 10,500. Trust me, you are living in deficit. It's not about how much you earn. How much can you keep from how much you earn? It's very, very important. So what will happen if you could not go to work anymore? For instance, if you have an asset, and let's say you could not go to work, you are sick, the money will still flow. But if you don't have an asset and you are sick, due to that, you are not able to go to work, will the money flow? So can you continue to live the life you are living? So I've seen a lot of people who have worked in the government sector or have worked with their employer for, let's say, 35 years, 40 years, and when they retire, maximum 5 years, you see them begging. Some will not even reach 5 years because they never built assets. So they are just the equation. So at the end of the day, they have to depend on their children. What if your child died? What if your child become a drunkard? What if your child become nuisance? And is it one funny thing? When you help your child at the stage when things are going well, when you become weak, you benefit from your child. But if you didn't help your child, a time will come you need help, and the child cannot help you. In fact, whatever you do, you are doing for yourself. That is something I'm beginning to realize. I know a guy, the father had opportunity to help him. He never helped him. So now the father is in need help. And the guy is not in good position to help the father. Anytime I go to the boy, he say, I wish I could help my dad. But, so he's just there. Now I've seen another father who invested into the children. Today the children are taking care of them. Now there are those who neglect and still being taken care of. It does happen. But if you are not fortunate and that your child is not in a proper position to assist you, you just regret. Look, when you had an opportunity to help someone, do it. Whether it will come back to help you, that's God's issue. Start doing things out of love, not for love. In fact, give 100% and expect nothing. I was reading a book on how to build happy relationship. He said the best way is to give and expect nothing. Then you'll get a lot. But if you expect even 20% from somebody you are with and the person doesn't do it, it's going to be a problem.